Championship game stadium tour. Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia. This is tradition for every single road game on this channel for the 49ers. I will head to the top of the stadium, to the highest nosebleed level seat, give you guys a view, walk around, preview the game. And the fun part about most of these NFL stadiums is that the highest seat has the best view of the city. So there's downtown Philadelphia behind me. We are in the southern part of Philadelphia, the sports complex. They actually have Citizens Bank Park, which you can see behind me, the baseball stadium where the Phillies play, and Wells Fargo Arena where the 76ers play in the same stadium. So everybody can take the Broad Street line, the subway train there from downtown to see their Eagles play, their 76ers play, or to see their Phillies play. But today it is an Eagles game against the 49ers. It's a huge game. It's the NFC Championship that's going to be kicking off in about 3 hours down on the field beneath me. This is a good stadium. It was opened in 2003, right next to where Veterans Stadium, its predecessor, was. The NFC Championship game, Tampa Bay with John Lynch against the Philadelphia Eagles in January of 2003, closed the old stadium, the Vet. The Buccaneers won that game. The Rondé Barber pick six sealed it. Kyle Shanahan showed highlights of that game to his 49ers team on Friday before they flew out here to Philadelphia to get them mentally prepared to be able to shut up what's going to be a really, really raucous crowd. I took the subway, the Broad Street line, from downtown to the stadium. There were people drinking, there was people shouting, there was chants going on. It was a cool environment, and the parking lot was a cool environment too. And I'll tell you one thing. Oh, look, it's a ton of 49ers fans that are already in the stadium behind me. I only see red. I'm actually kidding. That is a security meeting, a security crew meeting. They have to wear red. And all of those guys are chanting Eagles already. They're doing the whole Eagles chant here a few minutes ago. So there aren't going to be a lot of 49ers fans. I was in the parking lot and I saw a little bit of red, but way less than I had seen during previous road games. So the 49ers have had some of a crowd noise advantage at most of their road games this year, or at least they played it to a draw as far as that advantage normally goes when you're on the road with the home team's fans. I don't think that's going to be the case today. I think this is going to be at least 85% Philadelphia fans. The 49ers would do well to have 15% red in the stands. But right now it's 100% red in the stands. 49ers fans show up early. So there's that. You can see that whole contingent right there. But for some reason, they're chanting for the Eagles. So may not be 49ers fans, even though they're wearing red. Anyway, let's walk through here. Lincoln Financial Field. Oh, that's a terrible view. You can't see anything. You see the Delaware River behind me? Some of those rail lines right by the river. There are a couple cops on the road. That's where the siren's coming from. And you can see downtown. We're in South Philly right now, so downtown really, really far behind me. We're going to walk a little bit, maybe walk down, sit down in a seat, talk about the weather. It's exactly 50 degrees, overcast, perfect football weather today. I don't feel cold. I'm obviously pretty warmly dressed, but I don't think it's expected to rain. There was a chance earlier in the week of some rain. Not going to happen. And you're just going to get this fall-like perfect weather. It's not bitterly cold or anything like that, like you might, be afraid of on the East Coast in January. I think this is going to be a clean game as far as that weather goes. And that's good for both teams because we have two supremely talented football teams, the two best in the NFC, duking it out here for 49ers Eagles. So in a bit, I'm going to head down to the tunnel and field. Going to give you more content from there, but do want to show you what it looks like here at Lincoln Financial Field, opened in 2003. There's that group of Niners fans, so early to the game. We got the Eagles logo painted onto the seats here. We have the boots today. The boots have made it to Philadelphia. And we will walk down and get a little bit of a better view. Maybe give you guys a concourse level view here today. Fairly standard stadium. You have the openings in the corners right here. And those two corners, those give you nice views of the skyline from the concourse level. If I walk over this way, you'll see the basketball arena. So here, this is Citizens Bank Park. That's where the Giants beat the Phillies in 2010. So Citizens Bank Park in the outfield is going to have a view of downtown Philadelphia. And again, they could use the same public transit lines in the same parking lot for Phillies games and Eagles games. And they can also loop the 76ers, the basketball team, into that mix. Look, they're chanting Eagles. They're wearing red, but they're chanting for the Eagles. And now they're going to their security posts. So the security meeting is wrapping up. As you can see, they're all leaving, and fans are going to be let into the stadium here within the next few minutes. There you go. Wells Fargo, the Wells Fargo Center, not Wells Fargo Arena, the home of the 76ers, who had a nice win over the Nuggets yesterday. So that's the basketball arena. This is the NFL football field. Temple University, college football also plays here. And there's Citizens Bank Park. You can see behind us, or behind this stadium, that's where the Phillies play. So they got a sports complex here. Oh, also the Flyers play at Wells Fargo Arena. So you have the NHL. Got some fans in the building, so they might be letting people in now at this point. Wanted to get the stadium tour done before then. Where are the best seats at? Probably along the sidelines. You can see the suites. I have a good spot today. I'm right about here. Much lower than a lot of press boxes. So my view of the field, you can check my Twitter. I have a really nice view of the field that I am excited about. So, 277 viewers. I thought we'd have more for the NFC Championship game. I'm sure people are a little bit nervous. I'm sure people maybe back in the Bay Area going to the store before the game, getting some last minute provisions. It's good times here though in Philly. I haven't eaten anything yet, doing a little bit of a morning fast, got a workout in. This is a monumental game. It's an NFC Championship game. You're either going to leave this one as a fan elated, or you're going to be completely devastated tonight. There's no in between. There really isn't. You're not going to feel neutral at the end of this football game if you're a fan of either of these two teams. You are either going to be over the moon, or you are going to be absolutely crushed. That is the glory of the NFC Championship game. That's the glory of the playoffs, but now the tension is ratcheted up. The stakes are higher than they ever were. And yeah, I said it last night. Sometimes, you go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's disappointing if you lose the Super Bowl. But if you lose the NFC Championship, you lose all the pageantry that goes along with going to the Super Bowl and the 2 weeks of excitement that go to the Super Bowl. So there's a lot at stake here. And the 49ers, this is the belly of the beast behind me. Philadelphia, the 49ers have to go into this building. The team has arrived, and they have to figure out a way to get a win against the really good Eagles team. And guess what? The 49ers are underdogs. I think that analytically, you look at this matchup, they're a better team than Philly. They're playing better football, but Philly's got more rest. They got a day of extra rest, and Philly is here. They're at home. There won't be that many 49ers fans here, especially relative to other road games. Because of that, Vegas has the Philadelphia Eagles as favorites in this game and the 49ers as underdogs in this game. And they're going to have to overcome that to go to the Super Bowl. So this is compelling stuff, really compelling stuff. The 49ers with a 12-game win streak, they haven't lost in over 3 months, are going to have to come into here and get the job done. It will not be easy, but, there's one thing that I'll leave you guys with at the end of the stadium tour, and it's going to be a message that's on the wall of the entrance to the 49ers locker room. There's a little tunnel that enters the 49ers locker room, and this is what it says, alongside pictures of several franchise greats ranging from Joe Montana to Jerry Rice to Ronnie Lott to Steve Young and Roger Craig. The text says, "It won't be easy, but it will be worth it." And every single day that the 49ers players pass from their lockers to the practice field, they see that message and they see the franchise greats. And it says, "It won't be easy, but it will be worth it." Well, I'll tell you what, this NFC Championship game, I don't know if the 49ers are going to win, but I can tell you that it won't be easy. If they are victorious, though, it will be worth it, because this is the NFC Championship and the trip to the Super Bowl is on the line. So I'm going to head down. 49ers arrived very recently, so I'm going to go check out the vibe down by the locker room. I'll keep you on here for a few minutes. Maybe we could do a little bit of a tour of the lower area of the stadium as I do walk down. So why don't I flip this around? Check it out. We're going to go down through this tunnel, and we'll talk about the game on the way. What do we want to hear about the game? Eagles 2.5-point favorites. Brock Purdy against Jalen Hurts. Both QBs, I think, have something to prove because this is the first time that both of them are in the NFC title game. Only one of these two quarterbacks has been benched in a massive game, though, and that was Jalen Hurts. My prediction is 28-27 49ers. We'll find out about Elijah Mitchell in a bit. Looks like they had a snow game at this stadium. '48 NFL title game in a snowstorm. Weather is going to be better today. So this is the upper concourse level. I know it's a little bit windy, but I'm going to go a little bit lower. Maybe I go to the really windy. Really windy. Really windy. An elevator here somehow. This is kind of a cool spot to watch the game, the flight deck. You're gonna get a better view of the Wells Fargo Center. The wind is strong, especially in this area. This is like the open tunnel, like a wind tunnel. Guy almost ran me over. Got to be careful around here. I think it's a little faster paced on the East Coast, a little bit more brusque. It's gonna be super windy here because I'm on the upper concourse level, so bear with me as we walk. Let's get a view over here. Yeah, here we go. Let's get in through here, and we'll get more of a sideline view. I'm still behind the end zone, but we're now in a different structure of the stands. And I see a couple fans, I think, but not all too many. They're tailgating hard. I took the train in, and then I walked through the parking lot. They're partying out here in Philadelphia. So just giving you different angles of this. I'm gonna flip it back around here. There you go. So my seat in the press box is underneath this level, which is nice because it's here. Some NFL stadiums, they put you way up there and then you're really high up. Here, close to the field, natural grass, by the way. Can't wait to check that out. And there's the Fox NFL Sunday, the 49ers sideline is the other sideline. The Eagles sideline is this one. There, somebody finally gets it. The 80s look. My prediction was 28-27. 49ers win. Guess when that game happened? 28-27. The 1980s. I'm glad that somebody finally figured it out. All right, I'm gonna head into the elevator, head down to the field. Everybody sub to the channel, like the video. We will talk to you all very soon. NFC Championship Stadium Tour. It was fun. See you guys.